Quick hitters, first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, great, okay.
When I ask you these top 5 Atlanta athletes of all time.
Oh, okay, Michael Vick. That's my number 1, easy. I'm gonna say Julio, even though he broke my heart.
And left.
I know. Gotta say Trae Young. Gotta say Dominique Wilkins.
Who's gonna get that?
You better not miss this last one.
Who's gonna get that 5th spot?
I'm missing a big one, right?
Yes, you are.
Let me think. The Falcons to the Hawks. What sport?
2 sports.
Oh.
But these are just my favorites, right? Not the best.
Yes.
Okay.
She might be a little too young to really catch what he was on, though.
Yeah.
I know who you talking about.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about the people that I have an emotional tie to. Like, I grew up watching Vic.
Right.
I don't know, were you gonna say Roddy White?
Deion Sanders.
Oh my God, Deion Sanders is my phone background. And I know Deion gonna see this. I love Deion. Deion, I wasn't thinking about it,
He's
okay?
your profile pic on your
Prime
phone?
time, I got you. No, I love Deion.
He's your profile pic on your phone?
Yeah, on my phone. I love Deion.
That's dope.
And he knows it too. I mean, I
Yeah.
talk about Deion all the time.
Yeah.
Every time there's NFL draft, I post his NFL draft photo. It's like the most iconic NFL draft
With the
photo.
curl and everything,
Yes.
and the sunglasses and the chain.
Love Deion. Oh my God, thank you for saying that. Because he would have been like, dang,
That's
you
my
forgot.
guy.
No, yeah, you got to put Deion in there. I was thinking, is there like a UGA guy I'm forgetting about? But I'll go with those 5 for sure.
Prime time. That's a good one.
Soundtrack to your life. Give me 3 songs in rotation.
Oh my goodness.
Tough one.
That is such a tough one. Okay. Whew.
It's a lot.
This is gonna sound weird, but I heard it so much in high school.
Sorry.
Nuck if you buck.
That's
Being in
so
high
Atlanta.
school in
That's so
Georgia,
Atlanta.
You know
That's so
That was
Atlanta.
like, that was it.
How do you tell someone where you're from without saying where you're
100%.
from?
Right.
When I think of high school, I think of that song.
Right.
So I'm gonna say Nuck if you buck. Lauryn Hill is my
Crime Mob.
absolute favorite singer, so I go X Factor.
Crime Mob sung that song.
Yeah,
Crime Mob.
I go X Factor by Lauryn Hill, and I'm gonna go. No, wait, I'm gonna get rid of X Factor. I'm gonna do Prototype Outkast.
Okay, Prototype. All right.
Prototype Outkast, love that song. And I don't know, I feel like my generation, like you have to throw like a Drake song in there. I think I will go, I'll do a new one. I'll do Laugh Now, Cry Later. Right.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Solid.
Sorry to Quavo though, I probably should have put a Migos song in there.
All good.
Shout out Quavo. Hey, dream interview, male and female.
Female Serena Williams.
Nice.
Male was Barack Obama, but I got that.
Got him.
Male, I will say, this is a weird answer, but I want to interview this person because no one has interviewed him. Kawhi.
We've been
Like
trying.
no one has
God damn it.
really sat down with Kawhi. And I just feel like that's missing. Like one day he has to do a real in-depth, like hour-long talk. So I would love to really talk to Kawhi.
Yeah, I played with him. We had some nights in my crib, some talks. So I know when it does happen, it's gonna be hella interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna fight for that one, Taylor. Because I've been talking to his cousin for like 2 years, bro. Like, yo,
Trying to get it.
we need him.
Hey, trust me, I'll be tuned in. Like I just more so, I'm so interested in him as a human.
Period, right.
Like,
The most interesting man.
100%. And now it's like anytime he does anything, we just think it's the best thing ever. He laughs. We're like, oh my God, that's Kawhi. It's like, bro, can he say something? I want to hear him really, really say something. I kept on thinking in the bubble, I'd have like a moment to talk to him. But he really is just like reserved. He'd go eat, he'd go back, he didn't talk to nobody. So one day I'd like to interview Kawhi for sure.
He did reach out for some All the Smoke gear, so I sent it to him. So
I love it.
hopefully that'll
That's
work.
great. Yeah.
5 best games you've ever been to.
Ooh-wee. Ooh, that's a good one. I've been to some good games. A lot of the ones I think about are college, though. Big Ten championship when Ohio State beat Wisconsin like 59-0. And then they went on to win the college football playoff first year. That's like my number one game. When Illinois beat Indiana, when Indiana was number one. It was like Victor Oladipo's team, lobbed to Brandon Paul. They did that little Phoenix Sun play before Phoenix Suns did it. Honestly, like all the games in the bubble. That game, Jazz Nuggets,
Oh, that Mitchell and Jamal
yeah,
Murray.
and Mitchell was
They both
just
had almost 50.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean that last one, Mitchell was on the floor. I mean that game was so good. When I think Luka was playing the Clippers and that dagger
That step
in
back
the bubble,
three.
yep, that was a great game. And so we were doing the Twitter show, so I was in the building, but not at the actual game, so I could hear it. But when the Raptors beat the Celtics on that OG Anunoby shot, that was a crazy game. I ran over there to see the end. So those are the five I'd say. Like bubble basketball was some of the most exciting basketball for me, and just really my favorite journalistic thing I've ever done. So those are the five I'd say.
I mean, we didn't really touch on that, but we'll take a break from our quick. Talk on that bubble experience. How was that for you as a journalist? How was it for you being isolated while the world was going crazy? And how was it being able to see, like you said, some of the best basketball you've ever seen?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely like a mix of emotions at different times. You know, you get there for 7 days, you can't leave the room, so you're lonely, you're sad, you're like, dang, like I wanna like go out and, you know, be out and about with people that have already finished their quarantine. Then, you know, we're also in there when Jacob Blake happens. That's why I thought it was really important that there were so many Black media members there, because the players really wanted to discuss it. And they wanted to feel comfortable discussing it. You know, we were there when they were all in that big ballroom having a talk about whether they were gonna leave the bubble or not. And it was important there were people there that understood and knew that the question shouldn't all have been like, are y'all gonna play? The question should be like, are you okay, right? Like, what is it like for you seeing this? How are you doing mentally? Was really, really important. But I think I will not ever do anything I liked more than that experience. If tomorrow they were like, go to the bubble, it's time to go.
How long did you have to be there? Or were you
I
there?
was there for 2 months. I would have been there a little longer, but I left early for my Uncle Lou's funeral.
Okay, rest in peace to
But
Unc, too.
yes, absolutely, rest in peace. So it was great. It was like summer camp. And one thing I don't think is talked about enough about the bubble, I know there were guys there that loved it so much because you almost had no responsibility. Like you got to escape from whatever your life was outside just for a bit. And I think people needed that refresher. All you had to do was worry about basketball. I think the cool thing was to say how much you didn't like the bubble, but they liked that bubble. They would always say it, but they enjoyed being in that bubble. You could play your game, you got to go drink at the bar, you could go to the pool. It was a really nice time, and I think I did some of my like most important work when I was in the bubble.
Top 3 celebrity basketball players.
Okay, this is easy. Quavo, Chris Brown, Lil Durk. Like, they're actually good, right? I mean, you know, as good as you can be for someone that's not an actual basketball player.
That's a solid 3, though.
Yeah.
Last question. Who do you want to see on All the Smoke? And before you answer us, you have to help us get your answer on the show.
Okay. Who would I like to see on All the Smoke? Not Kawhi, because I want Kawhi.
Don't be selfish.
Which year?
No, J. Cole.
Oh, dope.
Nice.
I'd love to see J. Cole on All the Smoke. That'd be really nice. And I feel like y'all could get J. Cole.
Yeah.
He be talking, he wants to talk hoops. I'd love to see J. Cole on here.
Dope.